Hey Leo, welcome to Lady of the Unknown Oracle. This is Sophie. Thank you so much for joining me. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I am so excited to have you here. If you are returning, thank you so much for your love and support. You guys are incredible. Your words of kindness and love and encouragement touch me so deeply, and I am so appreciative and grateful to you. Thank you so much. You guys make my days so unimaginably amazing. So thank you. Words can't describe. Okay. If this resonates with you, this message, please like, share, subscribe, and leave me a comment down below. I would love to know how you guys are doing on your journey and what you're going through. If you'd like to share with us, that would be wonderful. This is going to be a reading for Leo for the remainder of January 2019. Now, I'm going to let you guys know right off the bat, Leo, for you guys in particular, this might carry on into the rest of my readings. You see the Tower, that's what I'm saying. You guys, the energy is extremely heavy, Leo, and I don't know what it is that you guys are going through. This is love for sure, okay? I normally preface my readings with the fact that they are general and whatever comes out, comes out. But for you guys, there is you guys are experiencing some trauma in your relationship right now, or some type of really harsh ending to something, you see. The Hermit keeps coming out, okay? In the pre-shuffle, the Hermit kept coming out. So, Leo, you might be dealing with a Virgo. The person you're dealing with might have very heavy Virgo in their chart, or you are going really deep within. You're trying to come up with some type of answer, but above all, you want to be alone. Either alone from the relationship, or you want to be left alone so that you can think about how to attain your 10 of Cups. There's something here. You know you have all of the tools. That's right. With the Magician, you know you have all of the tools. But you want to manifest. You see, they're flying out. But you want to manifest a brand new beginning, Leo. And I have a feeling it's not. Hold on. And I have a feeling it's not with this person, you see. You've got options here. You've got options for a commitment. But one of the options, I feel like, is to not accept this Pentacle anymore. You've gone along with the Pentacle someone has offered you. And it's just not working out. You're confused by what this Pentacle has become. Maybe you guys started off great, but they're with the anxiety, you see. Maybe they're juggling. Maybe you're juggling too many responsibilities. Maybe you're anxious because you're realizing that to make things work with this person requires you to compromise too many things. You're compromising, you're sacrificing your time and your energy and your happiness, really, in order to make it work. You're thinking about dropping the ball. Oh, Lordy, Leo. Okay, now let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Messages are coming out heavy for you. They're coming out so heavy for you. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's see what's going on with Leo, please, in love for the rest of January 2019. Yep. Strength with the Fool. It's feeling hard to start over. Maybe it feels impossible to start over. Maybe you're afraid of the unknown. But you have it within you, Leo. Strength is your card, right? And especially with that Strength and the Fool, you have this sense of wanting to literally just start all over and be alone. You want to start over alone. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Ace of Pentacles again. Not surprising. Currently feeling committed, feeling in a long-term relationship, feeling like you had this stability with somebody. This is the King of Pentacles. This is being crossed by death. You want stability, but not with this person. Something about this person or something within the relationship between you guys would need to change in order to have this stability. But I get the feeling that you've kind of, this has been your mindset for a while, Leo. You've had this mindset of really needing things to change, but they haven't changed. In your heart, you've got the Fool. I mean, in your heart, you've got the Moon, right? So there's confusion, but above all, there's a need to face your fears. So there's something about leaving this person that really strikes this chord of fear within you. Maybe you've been with them for a long time and you don't know what it is to be single. But notice that in the Moon card, this particular female has secrets, right? She's kind of laughing because the secrets are so obvious and you're missing them. So in your heart, you might be feeling kind of like this person knows that they're taking advantage of you and they're just sort of laughing at you. You know, like they're amused by how hard you're working and you know this, but you want to turn a blind eye to it because you're afraid of having to confront the fact that you guys are no good. Meanwhile, this person is being greedy. In your mind, you've got the Four of Pentacles. So this person could either be very greedy and you know this, In your mind, you know this, and in your heart, you're afraid to confront it. Or in your mind, you are really making no progress because the fear of doing something about this situation is stopping you. In the past, you have a missed opportunity. There might have been another person that approached you at one point and you turned them down for this person, and so you're feeling a little bit like you were holding on to the wrong things. Maybe this is one of those situations where you allowed your fear of missing the opportunity with your current person guide your decision making, and now you're thinking back. Or maybe this person to you really was, maybe you had friendship that you were prioritizing more, then this person came out of the blue and they felt like the Ace of Cups, maybe you guys did have something very, very powerful, very deep. Coming in, you've got this love connection, or this desire to come in with an offer of love. You're determined, you or the person you're dealing with is determined to come in with this love offer. You see yourself as temperance. You see yourself as trying to mix two things, trying to find harmony, trying to find balance. Things are really difficult, and this is within your internal environment. You're really trying to find. What I'm noticing here is there are two containers. You've got her, you've got this individual who is trying to pour what's in this little cup into a much bigger container. So it could be that one of you two, you're giving way more than the other person is, and you're trying to make peace with this. Whether it's because you want to move on, or whether it's because you are, whether it's because you're using it to try to think about moving on, or you're trying to use it to convince yourself to stay. I'm not sure yet. In the environment, excuse me, in the environment here, you've got the Fool. Exactly. You have a new opportunity coming. You have either an energetic space where an ending can produce excellent, amazing results. There's an opportunity here where jumping into the unknown is going to bring you greatness. Your fear is this partnership. Your fear is leaving. Here you are. Your fear is that something within this relationship is going to keep you from achieving your 10 of Cups. And I get this feeling that time is running out. And here you go with the 10 of Cups in the outcome, the potential outcome. You're not accepting anything less than you deserve. You're not accepting anything less than you deserve, Leo. Under this, you've got, wow, with the Devil card. That's right. With the Two of Wands. So you've got this, there's an understanding here. There's an understanding here that this commitment you have with this person is truly toxic. There's an understanding here that what you guys have, either things need to change or things need to end. There's no way around it. There's no way around it. There's no way around this, Leo. And the biggest emphasis here is that you've thought long and hard about it, and what's stopping you is fear. That's, Leo, please. Leo, please. Leo, please. Leo, please. The Page of Wands, thinking about changing direction, having the motivation and inspiration. And I know Wands is normally, the spiritual or the action-oriented suit, but I'm getting the sense of you knowing what direction you have the motivation to be moving into. Clarifying our King of Pentacles, we have the High Priestess. There could be a secret, again, with the hush-hush of the moon here, right? There might be a secret here, or maybe just secretly you've had the answer all along, and maybe you're keeping them from this person that you're dealing with. They don't realize that you want to leave, and that all you're waiting for is the motivation to do it. They might think that you're complacent and that you'll never leave. Meanwhile, here you are just trying to figure out, I just need the one reason to leave, or the one way that I can feel comfortable leaving. Clarifying Death. We've got Death again. There's an ending. You have an understanding about this commitment. You have this understanding about this desire for for prosperity, this desire for abundance, this desire for stability. There's an understanding. This is all inside of you, Leo. There's this understanding that you want more. You know what you want the end result to look like. You know you want the 10 of Cups. You want love. You want sincerity. You want honesty, truthfulness, compatibility with Temperance. You want compatibility. You want it to work. You want harmony, and you're not getting it. Clarifying the Four of Pentacles, we've got the Queen of Swords. Inside, in your mind, you're stagnant. You don't know. You're blocked, right? There's something that's keeping you from moving forward. There's something that's keeping, you know what you want to do next. And you're thinking, well, how do I do it? How do I move forward? Right? You might be thinking that this other person is just holding on to everything that they have, and so because they're being selfish, you're getting the short end of the stick. In that case, you would be correct. Your thoughts are confirmed. Okay? Because there's a disharmony here. There's this sense of you wanting the 10 of Cups because you don't currently have it. In your fear, there's something about this partnership that is not stable. You want in your environment, you're looking, when we have many things in our environment, and when we stop to notice particular things in our environment, right, it's because we know that those things are for us. In your environment, you've got a new opportunity. And by now, Leo, I have a feeling that you know what that new opportunity looks like. Whether that's singlehood, or whether that's another person, whether it's, the satisfaction of knowing that you left this partnership, no matter what that means for you, whatever consequences that has for you, there's an understanding here. This knowing that it's going to be okay, because any place is better than where you are right now, right? In your heart space, you've got the Star clarifying the Moon. There's hope. There's healing. There's also this faded feeling that what you're going through right now is not a mistake. Maybe a secret came out and you're like, well, that was too easy. He left that receipt there, or she left her Facebook open. Like it was too easy. And maybe this person is mirroring your feelings. Maybe this person here also wants out, but doesn't want to be the bad guy of breaking up, and they're just kind of leaving things out in the open for you. So that way you can be the one to drop the sword. You've got this, there's this sense of don't be afraid. Don't be afraid, because you're being guided. There are signs, there might be downloads, you might be having dreams, you might be seeing, 444, 222. There might be numbers that you're seeing right now, Leo, that's helping you along your way. You're afraid, but you're receiving signs that you shouldn't be. A lot of synchronicities going on right now that are reassuring you that what you're thinking about, or where you should be going now after you end this relationship, it's all positive from here on out. But you have to cut out this stagnance. Don't block your thoughts. You're seeing things, Leo. You're seeing the incompatibility. You're seeing where you guys don't work. But you're afraid of something. You're afraid maybe of the time that you've put in together. You're afraid of throwing that away. But if you are facing difficulties that you're not able to handle with this person, they're not open to conversation, they're not open to giving you their half of the relationship, whatever that half looks like for you guys, there's irreconcilable differences. There's nothing that you can work through if the person isn't willing to put in their time and effort as well. So the Queen of Swords says, listen, you see it, act like the Queen of Swords, right? When the Queen of Swords spots the BS, she says, no. She says, not on my watch. No BS. I dropped the sword on you. We're done. No stagnance. There's nothing to be stagnant about. I have the answer. I have the truth. What is there to be stagnant about? I'm not afraid. This is what it is. The truth is what it is. And it won't change whether I stay or whether I go. If I go, I'll be happier. If I stay here, I'll be more miserable. So the answer is drop the sword. Right? In the past, you've got the 4. You guys saw the Tower fall out originally in the first set of shuffling, right? So there's an epiphany. With the 4 of Cups, you had this opportunity come in. Maybe you felt like they were your knight in shining armor, right? Maybe they felt like the opportunity of a lifetime, the love of a lifetime, and you're going to realize about this past now that it's not really what you thought. You're going to have an understanding now that maybe that your preconceived notions from the past that has been helping you stay in alignment with what you've been doing so far has been based in false premises, right? You're going to realize that everything you thought about what the past was really isn't, because you're realizing now more about this person, or more about what your relationship is based on. What you thought was based in a foundation of love might have been based in a foundation of selfishness and taking on their end, right? Coming in, you've got the Knight. You've got the Knight of Cups. You have an offer of love, but it's manipulative, Leo. It's manipulative. They might come to you with an apology. They might come to you and say, no, what we have is amazing. Meanwhile, they know they are not offering you love in that cup. That cup is empty. You can turn that cup over and not a drop will come out. They are using this to manipulate you. They might use the fact you guys have been together to get more in your head about why you should stay together. No, Leo. Not on your watch. Queen of Swords. Right? You're the Queen of Wands. You're the King of Wands. No one gets to upper hand you. Hell no. That's not how this works. You see yourself as temperance. You see yourself as trying to reach harmony. But you're in grief. You're seeing the 3 cups are spilled. Right? You have this 2 of Cups here, and it's what you're afraid of. You have the 2 of Cups behind you. This could have been the past, right? The past partnership. Your fear might be that by dropping this partnership, you're actually just going to make yourself even more upset. But above all, trying to make things work is making you incredibly sad, because it's almost like when you drop your favorite, your favorite glass plate on the floor, or your favorite, whatever your favorite item is, right? It falls to the floor and it breaks, and it's like, I'm imagining this person sitting on the floor in tears trying to piece it back together. They don't have glue, right? It's not like a puzzle where everything fits together perfectly. It's this thing now that is no longer the same, and you're crying and you're looking at it and you're just thinking about what it just was this. It just was your favorite plate. It just was your favorite, whatever that item is. It was just in my hand. It was just sitting there on the table. It was just here, and now it's shattered all over the floor, and there's no way to put it back together. There's this sense of like a deep and sudden, just tower-like loss where it shakes your whole world. Your heart is just falling to pieces, and you're trying so hard to bring it back together, Leo. You're trying so hard to piece everything back, and I feel so, I'm getting teary-eyed for you, Leo, because this is hard. Like, you're trying so hard to put the pieces back together, and it's not coming back. I'm sorry. I'm getting really emotional. Leo, it's going to be okay. Okay? Don't be afraid. You're fine. Okay? This is really, really hard for you. I'm so sorry. Wow. Okay. So in your environment, you do have the Fool. You have the Queen of Cups. You have unconditional love. You have the ability to love deeply. Do not lose this, Leo. Do not lose your femininity. Do not lose your ability to receive love. With the Queen of Cups, you have someone who is very receptive and very, very open. It is your ability to take what is given to you and transform it and create something new that makes you so wonderful. You have a new opportunity to grow in love. You have this new opportunity here to advance yourself in your ability to love. Okay, do not allow what is happening now to jade you, because you are a huge well of emotion that you can pour into another cup, someone who is more receptive and someone who is more giving. The person that you're dealing with right now is really not on the same wavelength as you, and you have this opportunity for growth in emotion. Okay, have faith. I'm looking at the stars in her hair. Have faith. Okay, what you're going through right now is extremely difficult. Undoubtedly, it is so difficult. But you can work through this. You're afraid of, maybe this person was a really close friend, right? Again, there's, with the 2 cups behind and the 5 of cups, there's this sense of having had this past with this person where things were great. They probably started off as a very close friend, and you guys created this, what felt like it should have been a really strong foundation. It's crumbling apart. But that's okay with the 3 of Cups. Again, they might have been juggling multiple people, right? Or maybe you just feel like trying to maintain the friendship that you guys have while also trying to maintain this relationship. It's affecting your ability to handle what you're going through. right? On the one hand, you realize that what you guys have as like in a romantic situation doesn't work. But then on the other hand, you're thinking, well, our friendship is pretty great. We can hold on for the friendship, right? No, stop. Stop trying to piece everything together, Leo. Stop trying to put things together. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry. Hey, sorry about that. Okay. But yeah, you know, Leo, you're trying so hard to piece things back together, and that's not how this works. That's not how love works. It's okay to put work in, but when there's no glue to put things back together, you know, when you are putting in the effort and the other person isn't, when there isn't a mutual love between two people, there's nothing that can be fixed between them. Nothing. It takes two. It really, really, truly does, Leo. So if you feel, don't be in denial, okay? This fear, it feels like you're trying to, what you had with this person was deep, not only emotionally, like romantically, but also as friends. And you're trying to tell yourself, you're trying to weigh the options out. You're looking at it and you're saying, you know, on friendship alone, we can make this work, maybe. No. What you guys share romantically is not only absent, but it's toxic. This commitment that you guys have made, this seed that you planted, there's something untrue about it. There's something, you're realizing that everything you thought this relationship could be really can't be. You want your 10 of Cups, and you can. You can have your 10 of Cups. But you have to choose the 10 of Cups with the 2 of Wands and the Fool again. You have to choose for yourself with the Temperance. You have to choose to heal. And the only way to heal is to leap, to go into the unknown. You already know that by staying here, you've tried making this work. This isn't a feeling of, you know, oh, this is our first hiccup. This is our first argument. No, this is a feeling of we've had plenty of arguments. We've tried working through it. And the only way we ever resolve anything is when I take the blame. Leo, no, enough of that. Enough. You have put way too much into this to be taken for a fool, okay? Death twice, Temperance twice, the Fool twice. The Tower, once here, once in the pre-shuffle. Not even the pre-shuffle, here on camera with you guys. The Ace of Pentacles, twice. No. No more of this. You're done. To get your 10 of Cups, you have to decide to leave a situation you know no longer serves you. You've tried being temperate. You've tried finding the middle ground. You've tried adding by just using 1 cup. By using 1 cup, this person is going to come in and offer you something that is so untrue, and you want to believe it because what you guys had in the past was what you believed to be really incredible. And then you realize now that in order for you to come out of this, you almost feel like you need to tell yourself that what you've had this whole time was untrue. It may not have been untrue, Leo. You guys could have had a really intense, magnificent, incredible love together. You could have had this really incredible love together that doesn't, what's going on now doesn't negate what was. Right? But you can't be in denial when things go wrong. If things are no longer working, you need to look at the facts. Okay? At the end of the day, you do what you want. But here I'm seeing that you know what you want. You're balancing things out that do not serve you. You're trying to convince yourself, you're in your head, and you're holding on to something that, Queen of Swords, you know, that's not worth holding on to anymore. Not because the person you're dealing with is a bad person, Leo. That's not what I'm saying. You know, I'm not saying that the person you're dealing with is bad. But maybe they've done bad things to you. And so, yeah, the relationship is toxic. Right? But it might also just be sex-based. Or maybe the only reason you guys are together is because you bond over drugs. Right? There's something about the foundation of your relationship that you're realizing now doesn't lend itself to a sustainable future together. Whether that's a basic misunderstanding of what you guys want for the future, or whether it's because literally the only way you guys bond over anything anymore is over unhealthy habits, whatever it is, there's no reason to hide yourself from the truth. In order to move forward towards your greatest happiness, towards your 10 of Cups, you have to be really honest with yourself, Leo, about what you're seeing in this situation with this person. If you are deeply unhappy, okay? And all you're seeing is a repeated history of unhappiness and conversations that go nowhere, and, you know, words that are constantly hurting you coming out of that other person's mouth. You need to heal. I'm seeing that in the future coming in, you've got someone that's offering you a cup, but it's full of manipulation. It's full of them taking advantage of you. What they're offering you is poison in that cup. There is no love in that cup. There is no kindness, no compassion. There's nothing in that cup you deserve, Leo. You deserve to step into your power. Look at who's visiting your reading right now. You've got the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Swords, the High Priestess, Death, the Fool. Look at who's visiting you right now in this reading. You understand what I'm saying? What you have here, the people that are coming in to show you the way to go, are people who are decisive, who don't compromise their emotions just because someone else wants to act a particular way. The Queen of Cups says, I will love you if you deserve it. The Queen of Swords says, once I see you no longer deserve it, I withdraw and I go where it does belong, where others do deserve it. I will not take anything that compromises my integrity, not for 1 second more than I need to. Right, Leo? If there is a situation here that is toxic, and you see yourself constantly trying to turn a blind eye and find reasons for salvaging it, you might be sabotaging yourself. Most likely. There's a realization that you had, the Tower, the Ace of Swords. There's an epiphany, a realization that the foundation that you have here with somebody else is not enough to move forward. At the end of the day, Leo, it's all you, okay? You are the co-creator of your own life. You do what you feel in your heart is right. But I am seeing that someone is using you. They are taking and taking and taking, and they do not want to give back. They don't intend it. I see that you see it, and you are trying to find a reason to stay. Your Ten of Cups requires you to Two of Wands, make a decision. The Fool, to take a leap of faith. Maybe that means singlehood, right? With Temperance. The way to healing, the way to find true harmony, your true Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is harmonious. It is the dream come true. It is everything. It is total life fulfillment, love, fulfillment. To have this Ten of Cups, you must find a true harmony. And that requires a certain level of taking a risk and leaving behind the things that do not serve you. And it's making the effort. The Two of Wands is action oriented. It's taking that decision that you've made and running with it. Taking it and running with it. There's something extremely untruthful within the relationship that you are in with this person. And with the Page of Wands, I'm seeing choosing a new direction. The overarching energy is reevaluating, waiting for the motivation to do what you know in your heart of hearts is right for you, not for anyone else. Separation. Children at the bottom. Maybe you thought attraction. Maybe you guys thought that you would be able to have children, and that's what's making this so hard. That's what might be making this so incredibly hard for you, is that why are you going to split now when you have all of these things on the line? Maybe you have children. Maybe you're pregnant with a child. Maybe you guys talked about having children. Maybe this relationship is like your baby. You spent so much time on it, so much investing into it. Maybe you guys are extremely attracted and you thought eventually, maybe children would fix things. Separation will serve you right now. Whether that means temporarily taking time apart from the person that you're with in order to gain a perspective, maybe they need to realize what they've lost by losing you, or what it means to be without you and what kind of impact that has in their life, right? Or it could be a permanent break where you come to terms with the 10 to 15 to 20 years that you've spent together, realizing that all it's been is you being a vehicle for their gain and them offering you nothing in return. Right? But whatever it is, separation will serve you in whatever way that looks like for you. But whatever you do, do not allow these aspirations from the past to affect your decision currently, which will effectively affect how you move into the future. This is not your 10 of Cups. Your 10 of Cups is waiting in the potential outcome. Your 10 of Cups is waiting for you in the potential outcome, Leo. What you have here is not your 10 of Cups. This is poisonous. 5 of Swords, Devil. This is poisonous. This person is very... Leo, I'm going to stop. Because I want to fight this battle for you and I can't. And it makes me very sad. Okay? But this is all you, and you are the Strength card. You are the Strength card. That is you. When we all in the Zodiac look to what it means to be strong and what it means to find internal balance, to, you know, to tame the wilder side with our intellectual side so that we can brute force our way through something with intelligence, we look to you. We look to Leo. We look to strength. That is you. We look up to you and your potential. That is you. You are the walking epitome of strength. You can do it. Of all of us in this situation, we all have the potential. But you, of all of us, should not have for not a second the doubt. Okay? You can do it. You see it. Now you just decide what your heart wants truly. And if leaving is what will make things better, then be honest with yourself and decide what the best way to approach that will be for you. Because you deserve happiness, and it's here. It's coming, and it's what's waiting for you when you choose to put yourself first. Okay? All right, Leo. I love you from the bottom of my heart. I adore you. Truly. Okay? It's going to be okay. Prioritize yourself first, though. You will find your greatest strength and forward movement in putting yourself first. Don't turn a blind eye to anything anymore. You've got this. With knowledge comes power. Use the strength that you know you have. Don't be afraid. It's okay. It's okay to be afraid, but it's also okay to know when it's time to leave a situation that breaks your heart and no longer serves you. Don't force something that can't be put back together. All right, Leo, I love you so much. Thank you so much for watching this. I hope if this does resonate, I hope that you are able to gain some type of clarity. I hope that my input was a little bit helpful to you. If you need support, please comment below. This community is built around love. It's built on a foundation of strength, camaraderie. If you need help, support, you can email me, leave a comment down below to get help from your fellow comrades, our friends here. Okay? But yes, if this does resonate with you, I hope that you're able to gain some more clarity and encouragement. I love you so much from the bottom of my heart. You can do this. You've got this. I love you, Leo. I'll see you next time.